Hey guys, thank you for joining me once again for Unit 4 Individual Project. My name is Armando Cavazos, and I'd like to talk to you today about a foundation, or should say an organization, which is JDRF. You're probably asking the question, what is JDRF? Good question. JDRF is Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Yes, diabetes. As far as JDRF is one of the leading global organizations focused on type 1 diabetes research. They're driven by passionate volunteers connected to children, adolescents, and even adults with this disease. Right now, they're the largest charitable supporter of type 1 diabetes research. Their goal is to improve the lives of all people affected by type 1 diabetes, or any diabetes in general. Basically, they want to accelerate the progress on the most promising opportunities for curing, better treatment, and preventing type 1 or any type of diabetes. Why do I support them? Good question. Reason I support them is because 2 years ago I found out that I myself am a diabetic. I'm a type 2 diabetic, which means that my body still produces insulin but doesn't know how to control my sugar. It's like it makes a little bit but not enough to control the sugar like most people's. Type 1 means that it does not make any insulin whatsoever. But we'll get into that a little bit more here in just a moment. As far as my foundation, the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, how long have they been around? Well, they've been around since they were founded in 1970. This organization or foundation has been awarded more than 1.6 billion to diabetes research. Their past efforts have helped to significantly advance the care of people with this disease, and have expanded the critical scientific understanding of type 1 or any type of diabetes. They, like myself, they will not rest until the type 1 diabetes is fully conquered. And just to let you know, is that 80% of all of the expenditures directly support research and research-related education with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. The reason that I wanted to talk to you about this is it's a very big thing in my life, and the more people that I can get to help support this foundation, the better. I have to live with this on a daily basis. As far as the daily living, there's numbers of changes that people have to take in their lives whenever they're dealing with this. One would be definitely the medications that you have to take. As far as for myself, here's some of the medication that I take. This is called metformin. These are some pills that I have to take once, sometimes twice a day, to have my body help me control my sugar. Unlike type 1 diabetes, they have to take insulin. Here is some of the things that you would see probably if you're a type 1 diabetic. As you can tell, this one right here is a little bit cloudy. This is a long-lasting insulin, which it allows you and covers you for hours on end, but it doesn't take effect right immediately. As far as this one's a little bit clearer, as you can tell, and this one's a fast-acting insulin, which means as soon as you take it, it gets into your bloodstream, it starts regulating your sugar. Can't forget the needles. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, this is what you have to use to be able to take the insulin and stuff. So other things that diabetics have to use, which would be one, this is a meter. This is basically what we use to check our sugar. Right here is where we put the little strip, and once you put it in, of course, this will turn on. Um, Here is, I don't know if you can see it, but these are the needles that we have to use. I would take the little cap off, but if I take it off, I gotta use it, and I really check my sugar, so. But and this is what we put the needles in. Basically, what you do is you take this little cap off right here. You insert the needle in here. I'll show you. So you take it off. You put the needle right in here. You put it back. Right here is where you control how deep the needle goes, and right here is where you push it back, and then you snap it, and bam, it's on your finger. The reason I'm showing you all this is because, you know, if we can find a cure, there's no sense in people having to use all the stuff that I just showed you. Not only that, but the diet. You've got to watch your carbs. You've got to watch your sugar intake. There's a lot of stuff, and it seriously impacts an individual's life. Not only that, but the dangers from uncontrolled diabetes. You can have kidney failure. You could lose your eyesight, and neuropathy. So, I mean, that's just some things that, can happen. So I mean, all the above mentioned reasons are why I ask you to support the JDRF Foundation, the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Diabetes has affected my life, my loved ones' lives, and will affect many more children in the future. Visit the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation website and see for yourself. The difference that a little money can make to finding a cure and helping individuals like myself overcome this. I just want to go ahead and thank you for your time. I hope that the information I gave you was educational, and also I hope it was enough to at least get a few of you to donate, or just do a little research and see what you can do to help out. If we can help one person, one can turn into millions. So whatever you can do. I appreciate your time, and you guys have a good night. Bye bye.